Would you like your parents or grandparents to spend more time with you in Canada? The Canada Super Visa is designed for eligible parents and grandparents of Canadian citizens, permanent residents. It can provide multiple entries for up to 10 years and may allow visitors to remain in Canada for up to 5 years at a time. In this video, we'll explain who may qualify, the financial and insurance requirements, how to apply, and the common mistakes families should avoid. The Canada Super Visa is a multiple entry visitor visa for eligible parents and grandparents of Canadian citizens and permanent residents. It may be issued for up to 10 years and can allow eligible visitors to remain in Canada for up to 5 years per visit. Unlike a regular visitor visa, it is specifically designed to support longer family visits while the applicant continues to hold temporary resident status. The Super Visa and a regular visitor visa serve different purposes. A regular visitor is normally admitted for up to 6 months, unless a border officer authorizes a different period. The Super Visa is specifically for eligible parents and grandparents and may allow stays of up to 5 years per visit, with multiple entries for up to 10 years. It also requires qualifying medical insurance and financial support from the host in Canada. The host in Canada plays a central role in a Super Visa application. Your host must be your biological or adopted child or grandchild. They must be at least 18 years old, live in Canada, and be a Canadian citizen, permanent resident, or a person registered under the Indian Act. They must also meet or exceed the minimum necessary income and provide a signed invitation letter confirming their commitment to support you financially during your stay. The host's spouse or common law partner may also be able to co-sign the invitation letter when eligible. To apply for a Canada Super Visa, you must be the biological or adopted parent or grandparent of an eligible host in Canada. Your host must be your child or grandchild and must be a Canadian citizen, permanent resident, or person registered under the Indian Act. As the applicant, you must apply from outside Canada, be admissible to Canada, complete an immigration medical examination, and provide proof of qualifying private health insurance. Dependents cannot be included in a Super Visa application. The host must meet the Super Visa's minimum necessary income based on the total number of people in the family unit. That count can include the host, their spouse or partner, dependent children, the visiting parents or grandparents, and certain people the host is already financially responsible for. Starting March 31, 2026, IRCC expanded the ways eligible families may prove income. Applicants should use the current IRCC income table and submit the required supporting documents, such as tax records and other accepted proof of earnings. Because the income amounts and calculation rules can change, always verify the latest requirements before applying. Super Visa applicants must have qualifying private health insurance for their stay in Canada. The policy must be valid for at least 1 year from the date of entry and provide at least $100,000 in emergency coverage. It must cover health care, hospitalization, and repatriation. The insurance must be paid before travel. A quotation is not enough, and travelers should be prepared to show proof of valid coverage when entering Canada. Insurance may come from a Canadian provider or an eligible foreign insurance company that meets Canada's requirements. Super Visa applicants must complete an immigration medical examination with an IRCC-approved panel physician. The examination helps IRCC determine whether the applicant meets Canada's medical admissibility requirements. Only an approved panel physician can perform the immigration medical exam, and the physician submits the results directly to IRCC. Applicants must also remain admissible to Canada. Officers may consider medical, criminal, security, and previous immigration concerns when reviewing the application. Complete the examination promptly and provide any additional information IRCC requests to help avoid unnecessary delays. A complete super visa application requires several important documents. You will generally need a valid passport, proof of your relationship to your child or grandchild in Canada, a signed invitation letter, and proof of your host's status and income. You must also provide proof of qualifying medical insurance and evidence that you completed the required immigration medical examination. Make sure every document is clear, current, and consistent. Missing or incomplete information can delay processing or lead to refusal. Super visa applications are generally submitted online through the official IRCC portal. After signing in, select Visitor Visa or Super Visa, then choose the option for visiting your children or grandchildren for more than 6 months. Complete the online questions carefully. IRCC will create a personalized document checklist based on your answers. Upload all required forms and supporting documents, pay the applicable fees, and review everything before submitting. After submission, keep your confirmation information and monitor your IRCC account for messages, requests, or updates. After you submit your Super Visa application, IRCC checks that it is complete and that the required fees have been paid. You may be asked to provide biometrics, attend an interview, submit additional information, obtain a police certificate, or complete further medical steps. Check your IRCC account regularly and respond promptly to every request. If the application is approved, IRCC will provide the next instructions based on your travel document requirements. If it is refused, you will receive a refusal letter explaining the decision. A valid super visa does not automatically guarantee entry to Canada. When you arrive, a border services officer may ask to see your passport, proof of paid medical insurance, and the supporting documents used in your application. Keep these documents with you, not inside checked luggage. Once admitted, you must maintain valid visitor status and follow the conditions of your stay. If you want to remain longer, apply for an extension before your authorized stay expires. Otherwise, you must leave Canada on time. Several common mistakes can delay or weaken a super visa application. These include incomplete forms, missing proof of relationship, insufficient income documents, an unclear invitation letter, and medical insurance that does not meet IRCC's requirements. Applicants should also avoid submitting expired documents, unreadable copies, or information that conflicts across different forms. Review every document carefully before submission and respond quickly if IRCC requests additional information. A complete, accurate, and consistent application gives officers the information they need to properly assess your case. The Canada Super Visa can help eligible parents and grandparents spend more time with their families in Canada. Applicants and hosts must carefully meet the eligibility, income, medical insurance, and document requirements. Submit the application online, provide complete and consistent information, and follow all conditions after entering Canada. For the full eligibility rules, current requirements, and application guidance, visit 101legalways.com. Share your questions in the comments and subscribe to 101 Legal Ways for more Canadian legal and public information.